This is Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, and you are listening to the Bob Culture Podcast.
Hello, I'd like to welcome you to paradise, where everyone is riding on a satellite, sending signals, praying for miracles. We should have seen this coming. Hear me out, because I'm only gonna say this one more time. Hear me out, and open your eyes and take a look at all the signs. You think I'm crazy, but I'm not the only one. Call me crazy. I've been thinking maybe we are not alone. Call me crazy. I've been thinking lately it's been the same way all along.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here every time.
Every
I
time.
look, every
It
time.
happened.
Can't miss it.
Oh my God!
It's like a
okay.
bit at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not worthy. Please welcome back a former multiple-time knockout champion.
The
and-
Virtuosa.
Yeah, and former Knockouts Tag Team Champion.
Yes,
we'll talk
I
about that
am.
in a little bit.
VXT.
One of our favorite guests, multiple-time wrestling fashion winner, PWI 150. The list goes on and on. Now a married woman, Mrs. Deonna Purrazzo. Welcome in. How
Thanks,
are
guys.
you?
How are you?
Doing good.
Good that you're here. Thank you for coming
Yeah,
over and saying
of
hello.
course.
You guys, thank you for always making the time. Don't want to bury the lead here. We just talked to Steve, your husband.
Yes.
Yes.
And we don't want to get too personal, but we like a good proposal story.
Yeah.
We wanted to, hear a little bit about the wedding, whatever he was comfortable sharing. And he was saying it was a little tricky trying to get that proposal going. So we kind of wanted to hear your end, whatever you're comfortable with sharing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had no idea it was happening. No freaking clue.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's
and
awesome.
So I will say that in the lead up to the proposal, like I kind of had a feeling of like I feel like there's a ring in the house. I feel like there's a ring.
And not a
like-
wrestling ring, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
all right.
Like
all right.
I feel like it's somewhere, and I just couldn't find where. It was in.
Good
his
on Steve.
It was in his toolbox. I would have never went in the toolbox. But so I had this like gut feeling that
Yeah.
like there. I feel there's a ring somewhere. But so. We had planned for our niece's, she was turning 2, to go up to South Carolina. And like 2 weeks before, I was like, I don't really want to, like, maybe we should just wait. We can go in March when it's her actual birthday. Like, we're early. I don't really want to go. Like, do you want to go? It was just busy. And he was like, we should go. And I was like, should we go?
That's pretty funny.
That's nice. Yeah, get some people back there.
But did you feel like something might have been up?
No,
Okay.
I had no idea.
That's
I was
good to
like,
hear,
hey,
yeah.
I don't know that we should go. Like, maybe we should just wait. And he was like, let's go. So I
He's
was
like,
okay.
let's go.
Yeah, he's like, we planned, all his cousins live up there. Like, the ones we're closest to live up in South Carolina. So he was like, the girls planned, like, a cousin's dinner for us. We're going to go to dinner.
Yeah.
They never get out of the house. They all have kids. Like, and I was like, okay, fine, let's go. Yeah, so then we get ready for dinner, and like I love his cousins, but they're laid back, like they don't wear a ton of makeup, like, and I was like, I don't know what the vibe is. I don't know what to wear, like, you know what I mean? Like their dressed up is very different from my dressed up, so I just felt like,
Yeah.
what is the vibe? And
Yeah.
I was just, what are they wearing? Can you ask what they're wearing? Should I wear a dress? Do I wear heels? Do I wear my fake eyelashes? Like, and he was like, why are you overthinking? Just like wear whatever you want to wear.
Why are you doing this to me?
And I wasn't gonna put makeup on. Like,
Yeah,
and then
that's
last
exactly what he
second-
told us.
Last second, I was like, "Fuck it, let me put my eyelashes on."
Yeah.
So yeah, I had no idea. I was having a meltdown because with the kids, we stay at his cousin's house. We get up at 8 a.m. I'm not an 8 a.m. person. I was so tired. I was like in the car ride from one cousin's to the next to pick everybody up. I need a freaking nap. I need to take a nap.
Oh, okay.
So there's the video he posted like just a couple days before we got married of me in the car like undertakering it, sleeping because I was so exhausted. I had no idea. And then he was so adamant that we take pictures at this pier, but I'm like, we've been here. We've literally taken pictures at this, like, we'll take a freaking picture, Steve. And I remember saying, like, Chelsea would love this. I'm going to send Chelsea a picture. She would love this. And he was like, let's take pictures. And I was like, okay, Steve, relax. We'll take a picture. And then, yeah, like, his cousins took pictures. Then they're like, it's your turn. And he's said to me since we started dating, like, did I tell you I love you today? And I'm always like, no, you didn't, you know? So we're taking a picture, and he's like, did I tell you I love you today? And I was like, shut up and smile.
Yeah.
Like, it just wasn't a picture day. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
he was like, you know, did I tell you I want to marry you today? And I was like, what?
Wait a minute,
And I
huh?
was like, you're not doing this now, are you?
Oh, yeah.
So that was our proposal.
That's really sweet.
Honestly, it was perfect. His cousins are like I don't have sisters. They are my sisters. You know, and just the whole family was there. So then we had like the place we went to dinner was gorgeous. The food was amazing. Then we went back to one of the girls' houses, and his whole family was there. And it was just so
That's so cool.
thought out and so sweet. And just if you know Steve and Steve's heart, it was Steve. So it was perfect.
That's so cool.
Did we get tears or?
I cried a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I'm crying right now, so.
I am. In real life, I really don't like the attention on me. So, like, we're in this public park, and there's people all over, and then other people are clapping, and I was kind of like, I hate you, mortified that, like, everyone is staring at us. So I didn't cry too much. But there was lots of tears at the wedding. Lots of tears. I could cry now. There was lots of tears at the wedding.
It was very beautiful. Just seeing all the
Amazing.
pictures on
Photos.
Instagram,
Yeah.
you guys look really, really happy.
We were.
It was
Still
really,
not
really
leaving
cool.
Today, and it's amazing. Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
Thank you
Happy
so
congratulations.
much. Thank you.
And not to put all the attention on Steve, but he's rocking that beard. I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie.
yeah.
I
So
like
that's
it.
the most important question. He was talking about grooming and everything, but I was
Yeah.
like, does Deonna like the beard?
do.
Okay, good.
Yes, okay,
Okay,
so
because
when
that's the most important part.
Yes, when Steve and I met, he had his long NXT. Steve Cutler had long
Yeah,
NXT.
he was-
Yeah,
He
yeah,
He
he
had
did,
the
yeah.
long beard. That's how we met. That's how we found love. So like,
Okay.
I am. And what he's going through at Impact, right? He's kind of like, yo, I've beaten everybody. I've beaten
Yeah.
every world
Yes.
champion, and you're not
Yes.
giving me the opportunity. I think that, and we've talked about this, is such a great time for a bit of a character change, right? Like you're a little bit more scruffy, you're a little
Yeah.
bit more rugged, you're ready to be like, I'm gonna kill everybody. You
Yeah.
know? So I think it, from a like our relationship standpoint, I like it. But I think in wrestling, it really works for what Steve Maclin is going
Exactly.
through right now. You know?
Yeah, tag him and bag him.
Yeah.
Now, as someone who's held almost all the gold here in Impact, do you give him a little? I mean, he handles business. He handles his business.
He's doing his thing.
You know,
Yeah.
got to separate work and personal relationship. But you give him a little advice here and there, like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We always are bouncing ideas off of each other. Of
Awesome.
Like, what if I did this, or this would be a cool setup? And you know, wrestling is on 5 days a week.
Yeah.
During the week, so we are watching Monday through Friday. If we cannot, especially like Fridays are a bit iffy, but we're watching Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and just like, oh, they did that, and that's really cool, and you could do this and do this, and like, we are a wrestling household through and through, and like from character ideas to like the gray in his beard and how that translates on TV to like my jackets of like, what if I got something like this, or like, okay, I found this silver one, maybe we do this, you know, like. Yeah, 100%. And I think you need people, and I'm sure we've talked about this in the past.
Yeah.
Like you need people surrounding you who are going to be honest and open and true
Yes.
for your own best interest.
Yes.
And like, obviously, I wouldn't have married him if he wasn't that way.
Yeah. I would hope so.
But he 100% does that for me, and I like to think I do it for him too.
Yeah, that's amazing, Deonna. And you know we got to talk shop a little bit. We're sitting here. Deonna, I mean, what Mickie James is doing, I know you have a relationship with Mickie, but that being said, she does hold the gold right now.
Yep.
I mean, it's got to cross your mind, am I going to be the one to end this? It's got to. Like,
Absolutely.
is that a goal? I mean, you have a lot of other goals right now,
Yeah.
but is that one that's in the back of your mind that's like, it should be me?
It should be me. I think that Mickie and I have just told an amazing story over the last
Yeah, she did.
almost 2 years that she's been with Impact, and I think that it would come really full circle for Deonna Purrazzo to be the one to defeat Mickie James. I never have defeated Mickie James before. I almost did, and then she cheated, so I just want to throw that out there. You know, she only defeat me in December because she cheated, but you know, Impact doesn't seem to care about that. Yeah, I think it would be so full circle and full like story ending of like, you know, she dethroned me and now I get to get my comeuppance years later. So
Yeah.
it'll be really interesting to see if we get to that point. I would love it. I know Mickie would love something like that to happen. It's just a matter of time, and if all the pieces are in the right place, you know.
And what's it like working with, I mean, you have such a great staff back there. Now Bully's back involved, Tommy, Gale, obviously, we know, Mickie. I mean, what's that like working with all these, I mean, veterans and legends, people who should have the pencil?
Yeah, it's amazing. Just for you know, and I've talked about Mickie and learning so much from her and just what she thinks is key to storytelling, things like that, so much. But even someone like Frankie Kazarian, who just re-signed with Impact
Such a
Wrestling.
good ad for you guys.
Yeah, Yeah.
Such a good ad.
And I was going through, a match that we had filmed a couple weeks ago. It'll air in a few weeks. And just walking through maybe this, maybe that. And Frankie was like, hey, do you go to the top buckle at the end? And I was like, no, I don't climb the buckle for anything. But during my beauty shots, no. And he's like, if you did, I think it would be a much better visual for this and that. And it was just like, so I did that and I took his advice. And then afterwards I was like, holy shit, thank you so much. Because it just made it that much better. And it's not something I would naturally do. So just to have those eyes on us that have that experience and can be like, it's just a little different. But if you can make that change, let me know how it feels.
Yeah.
And I've always felt this way. Like someone like Frankie, someone like Bully, someone like Mickie, Gail, whoever it is, like, they have proven true experience that has made them successful and made them a lot of freaking money. So how do I not take your advice and at least take it into consideration? It's worked for you. So maybe it won't necessarily work in the same ways for me, but it's worth me trying, Like,
exactly, yeah.
So, I think that, like, people need to be more open of, like, if you don't necessarily want to ask questions, at least when they give you advice for free, you're listening,
Yeah, exactly.
And have your ears open because I don't know everything. I've been wrestling for a long time. I've done a lot of things, but I don't know everything, and I'm still learning every single time I get in the ring. So just having that humbleness and that openness to be like, I'm willing to learn is so important for anybody at any stage in their career. In any career, not just wrestling.
Yeah, I was about to say, even in life, you're always learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very well said. Deonna, I want to be respectful of your time, but I always ask you this every time you're here. The first time you talk to us, hey, maybe we'll do VXT. You went through VXT. You guys won the gold. You lost to Death Dolls, who were here earlier.
Yes.
I saw them walking around with the gold. I saw them just saying. But I always ask you, what's next for Deonna Purrazzo?
Well, we talked about it. I want to be a 3-time Knockouts World Champion. You know what? I'm going back to Mexico, back to AAA.
Awesome.
Thank you. Me, Jordan, and Camille are Team USA for the AAA World Cup.
Yes, that's awesome.
So I want to bring that home to Team USA.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That team is stacked too. You got. I'm putting my money on that team.
That whole
USA!
concept is so cool. Each team is pretty stacked, so it's going to be very good.
I'm so excited.
I
And
know.
I'm not going to give away my jacket, but it's so meaningful.
Wrestling fashion.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, I'm not going to give it away because I am so excited about it. I can't wait to take pictures and show everybody. But I'm so excited to represent USA and just, like, we have a military household. We have
There you go.
friends and family and everyone that was in the military. So for me to honor them a little bit and, like, get to represent USA in my world is really exciting for me.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'm getting blinded by that giant diamond over there. Sorry about that. Very good. Deonna, they already know. Tell them where they can follow you, get the merch, calendars, all that good stuff.
Everyone can follow me at Deonna Purrazzo, DeonnaPurrazzo.BigCartel.com for all your merch.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Mrs. Deonna Purrazzo. Thank you,
Mrs.
Deonna.
Maclin.
Mrs. Maclin, there you go. Okay.
Thank you, guys.